Hey guys, good morning. My room is an absolute disaster. I have all my work stuff in here. I mean, aside from the fact that my bed is a mess, I have all my work stuff in here. So I have like things piled all on the floor in transition of my new job. I just was on my computer importing footage. I had so much footage that I hadn't even imported from, on my computer. I have all last year, like the end of 2023, which I uploaded most of it. So I need to go through that because I think I can delete it, I think. And then I have the cruise, the Girl Scout cruise from February. So I have Christmas of 2023 through the cruise in February. And then I have a bunch of stuff like from the fall, from the spring. And then I have everyone's birthdays, which I'm not going to like upload their birthdays and stuff anymore. I just filmed those things for my own personal, like for our family memories and stuff. And then I had the cruise from last year, a ton of footage in August. And then I had all of Everly's trip, her 5th birthday Disney trip, and I don't think I'm going to upload that either. I don't know. Again, I just need to edit through all of it so that I can have it for my own personal stuff. But oh my gosh, I have so many things to go through. So that's going to be my goal over the next autumn party is this weekend. So I want to make sure I have all of that stuff done. And then my goal will be to edit through the footage and get it off my computer and onto my external hard drive where I have all like my family memories and everything. But man, the more I look around my bedroom, when I had COVID a few weeks ago, I completely organized and went through my drawers. All the shirts and everything are pretty and lined up. And I went through everything while I had COVID. And these products right here are Maddie's, but like my dresser looks nice and neat. I even went through my costume jewelry, revamped like my regular jewelry area, went through my perfumes. Like I went through everything, completely decluttered our bedroom. But oh my gosh, like now that I'm up and kind of moving around, we just have a lot of stuff in here and I want to go through it a little bit more. So that's for another day because I have a list of errands to run today. It's never ending and my honey bunny is off, so we're going to do them together again. Okay, I'm gonna make a coffee really quick before we leave. Don't mind all my Halloween stuff over there. The dogs just went outside. Andres pulled down all my fall and Halloween stuff from the garage, which I'll show you guys a little bit later, but I have so much stuff I need to go through and just undo. That's my goal for tomorrow, either later today or tomorrow. Anyway, this is stuff I've been using for my coffee. So my espresso vibes have been the Nescafe Gold Espresso. This is a fairly new one. I'll show you how I use it right now. Pretty easy. I just got oat milk. I've been using anything really, half and half. I've used a little bit of heavy cream mixed with milk, which was essentially half and half. I've used almond milk. I used the protein Fairlife milk. I just want to try oat milk. I have some 0-calorie brown sugar. This stuff is amazing if you like cold foam. Yes, you can make your own. This stuff is like $4 or $5. I think I got it on sale for like $3.60 at Walmart a can, which is not bad. But you essentially just squeeze it like whipped cream on top and it's cold foam. So this one is the brown butter chocolate chip cookie. I have some sugar-free caramel, and then I'm trying out the Chobani creamer. This is pumpkin spice. I have not had aside from the coffee that Andres ended up finishing from Starbucks the other day, I have not had a fall coffee yet. So I'm going to try this one. I've actually never tried the Chobani. And then I have a cup that I'm reusing from Starbucks. Don't judge me. I washed it and yeah, I don't have the cute, I'm trying to save the environment, not having the cute little to-go cups everyone has. So anyway, let's make it. Okay, so in my cup, I don't know the measurements. I just kind of wing it. The serving size on the Nescafe is 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of this stuff. I use an entire tablespoon, which is 3 teaspoons because I like caffeine. And in my opinion, I don't think that 2 teaspoons is quite enough coffee for my liking. So do what you will with that information. I put it right at the bottom of my cup. You can use regular brown sugar. I just happen to have this and want to use it up. So I use about a tablespoon or a little less of brown sugar. And again, any kind of brown sugar you want to use. This is like 2 teaspoons is 0 calories. I don't know how it's 0 calories, but it is. And then you can either, it's kind of up to you. If you like your coffee really like concentrated, you can add this straight into your milk or whatever. I like mine to be just a little bit of water, and you do not have to use hot water for this. You can definitely use cool water. So I'm going to put room temp water in here till about here and mix it. So just about there, and pretty much like adding the water, it mixes. I mean, you can see there's a little bit there at the bottom. I'm going to do a tiny drizzle of caramel in it. You can definitely use, and I have plenty of syrups, but I just have that, so I'm gonna use that. This is a little whisker. This one's very cheap and it doesn't work very well. So honestly, I would invest in a good one. Like you can see when it touches the bottom of the cup, it stops working. So I need to get another one, and you can do this variety of ways. You don't have to have a mixer. You can definitely have a spoon, a fork. You don't have to have all this fancy stuff, I promise you. But yeah, this one is awful. So once that's mixed up and you have a little bit of foam on the top, again, to your liking, you can definitely do this in a shaker also. If you want like a brown sugar shaken espresso, you can do that also. But it's all personal preference, okay? So as far as milk products go, I use about a cup to a cup and a half, depending on how I'm feeling, how much ice I want that day. So this is oat milk. I got this one smoothing. I never tried this from. Members Mark is Sam's Club. So I'm going to add about that much. Okay, so I don't know how much that was. Probably at least a cup, maybe a little bit more, but that much. And then I am going to, right now, before I add in my my ice, I'm going to add in my creamer. And then this one I'm only going to do, this is 1 tablespoon is 35 calories. So if you are watching calories, I definitely would not just pour. That was a little bit more than a tablespoon. And it splashed me in the face. But I don't need it super sweet. I don't actually love it overly sweet, especially with the cold foam on top. So that's what my coffee looks like. I'm going to add ice and I'll show you the top. I like a lot of ice in my coffee. You can definitely do it however you want. And then for the cold foam, this thing is cool. Again, you could use heavy whipping cream. You could kind of add, you could use half and half. You could do whatever you want. This is 15 calories for 2 tablespoons. So I don't measure this, or I just kind of put some on top as my heart desires, and it stays on top, which is really cool. And then for my top topping, I'm going to use some cinnamon powder, which I love. I've also put cinnamon on the inside, shaken it up. I have done other things like my brown sugar syrup. I've done the coffee cup with caramel, all kinds of stuff. You really can do it however you want. This one is sugar-free caramel, but the Tirani is really good too. So, and I just put a drizzle on top. And then, like I said, I save my lids. I prefer the flat lids, which have the little tiny opening. This one has the cold foam opening, but look at that. It looks like you would have gotten it from Starbucks, and I don't know how much it would have cost me to make this at home, but essentially a fraction of the even $6.50 I spent the other day. So there's my at-home coffee. I stuck a straw in it, honestly, because I wanted to see how the bottom tastes. I could use a little bit more coffee, but it's really, really good. It has a good flavor. Oh no, was I vlogging the other day? No. I meal prepped some breakfast bowls. So it's a hash brown skillet at the bottom, couple of eggs, and some sausage with cheese, and then I just put some Whataburger spicy ketchup on top. I'm gonna take this on the go so we can get out of the door. Sadly, we were back at the uniform store because the girls' uniforms did not fit them properly, even though we had the sizing from the last time we were here. So we are exchanging them. And they just opened a minute ago, and we're not the first people here. Skip. I'm on the phone with my credit card company. We're at Costco. We haven't been at this Costco in a long time. We usually go to the other one. But we thought, what an adventure today. Costco haul, dog food,
Please remember to take
mustard, Cholula, feta, saline,
remove all scanned items.
teriyaki noodles, grapes, boom chicka pop, tonkatsu, and a Bahama Bucks gift card. And we have to go turn that one in. We used to shop at this Costco all the time. Never at any other Costco's. And yeah, for there. You turn in the receipt with that. Okay. Anyway, we used to shop at this Costco all the time, and now it feels so foreign. Like we had to walk through the whole store. Really all we needed was dog food and mustard and ketchup, but they didn't have the ketchup that I like. So yeah, the other things were just bonus. And because we shop so frequently at the other Costco, I feel like we come in for like a few things at a time. I always used to find it funny. When we would shop over here frequently, it was a drive. So we would come over here and shop like 4 or 5 plus $100, $1,000, $1,500 sometimes, because we would only come over here once every, hi, just the Bahama Bucks. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bahama Bucks has where you can buy a cooler of ice, like shaved ice for the snow cones, and I want to go get snow cone, 5 of them, thank you. I want to go get snow cone syrup and just make our own snow cones at home, because anytime we go to like Bahama Bucks or a snow cone place, we spend easily like $50. I'm not even joking, for the 6 of us. So I want to start being a little bit more frugal with our fun times, and you can get snow cone syrup for like $10, $12 at wholesale places and get a few different flavors, and then buy the buckets of ice for like 18 bucks at Bahama Bucks. And this was $35 for $50 worth of gift cards. So I'm like, that's a steal. I'm gonna invest in that so the girls can have something fun. But anyway, this Costco felt so like overwhelming. It felt different. It felt like we didn't know where anything was at, and they didn't have anything different here than at our normal Costco, so at least we know and don't need to come back now for a while. So we did the uniforms exchange. We ended up ordering some online. They didn't fit. Hopefully when they ship in, they fit the girls fine. And then I need to go to Walmart. I need to return some things to Amazon, which is at Kohl's, and I have a Sephora gift card that I'm probably just, I don't even know how much is on it. I want to just get like a new lip gloss or something. Almost done with my coffee. It was really good today. Okay, I think errands are pretty much done for me for the day. I still have some stuff to do, but I'm not going to. I really want to go home and relax. I feel like I've done nothing but go, go, go the last few days, and I want to get some stuff done in the house. So Andres is going to go get a haircut. He's going to drop me off first. We just got done visiting with my grandma for a little while. She has a, what is it? A reverse osmosis. I would have never thought about that. I would have been like the little water spigot from the thing. Anyway, he installed that for her years ago. Like, she's had it for a long time, and every once in a while it acts up a little bit, and he comes and fixes it for her and gets it good to go. So we came to do that, and I just came for moral support because I didn't do anything. But we need to take our stuff home from Costco. Luckily we didn't have anything like cold or anything like that. Need to get something for lunch, finish up laundry. Like I said, I kind of want to clean up some things and just relax for a little while before I have to go get the girls. And that's about it. He's gonna go get a haircut, and that is not my idea of fun. My grandma's doing really well. She is 85 years old. She turned 85 in June. We had a big birthday for her. Super cute, but she's doing great. She was in there cleaning her house. I'm over here like, Grandma, don't hurt yourself, okay? She's like, oh no, 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 just cleaning out her garage and her freezer and stuff, and bless her heart, she's so cute. I guess we're stopping by my mom's house really quick and then home. For lunch, I made a mock KFC bowl. I love, love, love these. This is like a shallow bowl though, so everything kind of spread out. But I used the instant mashed potatoes, some corn, the beef gravy from Walmart, and some cheese on top, and then I just heated up my chicken on the side. I'm gonna toss it in, and that's what I'm having for lunch with water because my coffee made me feel dehydrated. I know this is crazy, I'm on my floor, but I wanted to show you guys something. I wanted to invest in a nail drill because I have a lot of gel products, and that's pretty much all I use nowadays. Like, I have my old, if you guys have been following me for a long time, I have my old school nail polish rack that I used to have in my background a long, long time ago. That's all the regular nail polish that I have now. This is all filled with gel. The only thing that I moved it because I'm doing those little daughters on it. So I really wanted to invest in a nail file, like an electric one, to take off my gel so that I didn't have to pay for it. Hi, Mila. Milita, Lita, what are you doing? Gosh, my room is a wreck. Anyway, so I have, this is actually what we were using for the dog's nails. It's a Dremel. Sorry, I have a froggy throat. I was using these, which I can't even tell you what the grit on them is, but it's very coarse, and I was using them for the dog's nails, and I would go through like a dog nail trim. Very inexpensive, very cheap on Amazon, but this thing's powerful. I tried using that to get my gel off, and I like almost dug through my entire nail. So this grit, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, is like very, very coarse. So I just bought this off of Amazon. This is 80, 150, and 240, and it doesn't quite fit. Like, it comes with a bit that is supposed to be on an actual nail drill. I put it on my Dremel to see if it would take off my gel without seeing like it was going to dig through my nail. So we're about to find out. Don't mind my background. I need to hang my towel in the bathroom. I have some bags of trash that need to go out. These are from our bathroom. I just got a new set. I need to take them to the girls' bathroom, and yeah, my pants are currently unzipped because my bowl was very filling for lunch, and I'm on the floor and I'm a big girl, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm gonna try it and see. Hopefully I don't burn off my nail. Okay, and one nail down, I mean 1 foot down, and honestly, I think it worked great. I got all my polish off. It looks like it just, I mean, it leaves dust everywhere. Like, I probably should be wearing something to cover my mouth because it does look like it leaves dust everywhere, but it took me, I don't know, maybe 4 minutes to completely get it off. And then, so once you take off the polish, then it's just about the manicure, like actual soaking them and getting your cuticle off and taking off your calluses and stuff like that, which I will do later today or tomorrow. I just mostly wanted to get it off because it was looking wrecked, and I had done my last pedicure. I did all my cuticle care and everything, painted the polish. I used I don't even know what this is. Whatever these gel polishes are, I got them on Amazon, but I do prefer either Beetles is better, or the Model Ones, I don't know, however you say it. I do prefer those. I have one Kiara Sky that I really like also, but the Beetles are my favorite, and I have the majority of those in my collection, but it seemed to work. I did use the pink one, which is 240, which I could probably use the 150. I'm just so scared of going too deep in my nail with the coarse one, and I can tell this does file away your nail because I reshaped my pinky nail, which is my treble nail. I reshaped it with this sanding bit, and so it definitely could, if you go too long over the gel, go through your nail. So I'm not an expert. I'm not advising you to do this against experts' advice, okay? I'm just cheap, and I want to DIY everything because a pedicure cost me a solid, after tip, like $75, and I just invested, well, I had the Dremel. It was like $6 for the new bits. I invested under $100 for all the nail stuff that I have right now, and I've been able to do my nails over and over and over again versus going to the salon and getting one. Now, don't get me wrong, a pedicure's nice every now and then because they really get in my toes, but for the price that they charge you, I can do it at home the rest of the year and swap my nail colors and all these kinds of things. If I want something fancy or it's a special occasion, I will go get a pedicure, but for the most part, I've been doing my nails and toes at home for the last like solid year. My room is looking a little bit better. I just kind of threw my bed together because we hardly ever make it. It's not cute. It's not like one of those cutesy TikTok beds or anything. It's just a bed. So Andres' desk used to be right there. Now it has stuff that we want to sell and get rid of that is a little bit higher end, things that you can't just like throw on Facebook Marketplace. So I have that piled up over there. That's Maddie's basket of stuff, so I need to go through that and put it back in her room. This is a pile of stuff that is mostly Andres's that I don't know what to do with, so I'm putting it in a basket for him to go through. That was my work stuff. I had that and all of this at work, which is crazy to me. So yeah, I need to go through it and downsize the stuff that I want. Those are Maddie's tools that also need to be reorganized and put back in her room. And then Girl Scout stuff I've just bought. I need to vacuum, and that is my get rid of pile so far. It looks better, but it could be even better. So I'm gonna do this so I can put all this stuff away. I'm hoping before I have to go pick up the girls, I can get it done. Okay, this was such a labor of love, but I actually really like it. Now the thing that I'm trying to debate, because I do have those that came in collections. So this was like a fall collection. These are beetle polishes, which I do prefer, but they have different, I don't know, they came in a collection like a hard sturdy thing, so they're similar in size though, and I definitely could stack them. So I'm trying to debate whether I want to double them up. So like this, I don't know if that's something I want to do though. I mean, it definitely would, oh, see, that would be really hard, but it would definitely give me more room. I don't know. Some of them would be really hard to stack though. That's the only thing. And if they're not the same, I don't know if I'm going to love it or hate it. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide because I really want to see, even though I have different brands, I really want to see if I have a similar color. For instance, these two colors are very similar. These two blue glitters are very similar. I do have a couple of, like, those two are very similar. So I want to keep the colors, all these pinks are very similar. I want to keep the colors all together, and I definitely have some in here that are also similar to what I have. So I want to keep them together, but they just look so pretty. This one in particular, the fall one, looks really good. So I don't know, but if I put those here, I for sure will have to double them up because I will not have any room. Or I could, yeah, I don't know. So that's what I have so far. Like I said, I love it. I just feel like I have a lot of vertical space here that is wasted, but again, they won't stack very well. If they were all the same, like all the little black bottles, they would stack fine, but they don't stack very well like that. So I don't know. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I even messed up all this here. There, something like that. Was it like that? I think it was like this. Something like that, but yeah, so it does look really pretty. I'm very happy I did it. I will link the stuff I used on Amazon down below. Today felt productive. Andres went to go get his haircut and he picked up the girls for me, which is perfect because my fan is on high because it was hot. Because I wanted to get this done so that I could get my room cleaned up a little bit. I did import all the footage earlier from, like I was telling you guys, from the cruise and everything, just so I could clean up my camera a little bit. And I do have the vlogs in there. It's just our internet's not working right now, which I don't need the internet to edit, but I do need the internet to upload. And I just didn't feel like sitting at the computer. It was like little projects that I wanted to get done. So when Maddie gets home, she's taking her stuff to her room, and then I just need to organize my work things. But once I start my new job, I'm gonna figure out what I wanna take over there and what I don't, and that will clean this up. So I'm pretty happy with the progress of my room for right now because it's gonna stay a mess for a little while. And then little things, like I have the Girl Scout stuff. I got this little tiny iron. It's actually a shirt press, so it goes hot, like way hotter than a normal iron does. I want to say it goes up to like 450 degrees, like a flat iron. And it's teeny tiny, so you can do little itty bitty things. But you guys know, again, I was telling you about the girls' patches and stuff like that on their vests. And I want to be able to finish them maybe tomorrow or the next, oh, tomorrow I'll probably finish decorating for fall. Maybe the next day. I have all next week too, but that's part of my to-do list I want to get done before I do go back to work, because I want them to be done for cookie season. I don't want to have to worry about it at all. So that is the goal and on my list of stuff to do, but that's some of the stuff that's laying over there. So I'll get that done That's Autumn's art stuff that needs to go in her room. So yeah, I'm just like slowly but surely trying to get everything up and out. That way I can move on to another part of the house. But I think I'm going to call it a vlog. I'm going to go hang out at one of my co-workers' house. Her and her sister and her cousin all live together. So we always have a good time together. We're gonna go watch shows and probably binge food and stuff like that. And so yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Andres was fine keeping the girls. We were at ground control all day yesterday, and so he was like, yeah, go have fun. So I'm gonna go do that. So I'm gonna call it a vlog because I feel like I have nothing else to do for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow Andres will be working, so hopefully I can get a vlog edited and uploaded. That's the goal. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.